How's it going, guys? Today I'll be reviewing a movie for you, and this film is called Contracted. This is actually one of the movies that I missed last year that I didn't get to see, so I just saw it last night, and here are my thoughts. You may have heard of it, may have not. Either way, the film is about a young girl named Samantha who goes to this party, and she has a one-night stand with a random stranger. One-night stand. She has sex. So then it takes place a couple days after the events at the party, and Samantha starts noticing something wrong with her. She starts bleeding everywhere, and she's kind of really freaking out because she doesn't really feel good, and so she goes to a doctor, and at first she thinks that it's some kind of sexually transmitted disease, but it's something much, much worse than that, and that's where I'm going to stop. I don't want to spoil too much for you. This movie freaked me out, big time. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a huge germaphobe. I cannot stand germs, and in this film, she's always in the bathroom. She starts throwing up blood. There's teeth coming out of her. Her fingernails are coming off, and there's big clumps of her hair falling out. Just, I hate that stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of gross out stuff in here. A lot of blood, obviously, like I just said. She throws up a lot of blood. I don't want to get into too much detail with what happens, but that's kind of like the first stage of what happens to her because of this disease she has. But oh my god, it bugged me. This is one of the only movies where I was just like, I don't want to look at this because it's pretty disturbing at some parts and it's kind of graphic. And that's why I loved it. It's actually a pretty good movie. I really caught myself enjoying this film, even despite all the gross out stuff. Yeah, it did pretty good grossing me out, so I gotta give it some credit. It's a pretty well made film. There's no nudity in the film, really. I think it shows a guy's ass crack at one part, so if you're into that kind of stuff, lucky you. But other than that, there's no nudity. You know, there's a lot of blood and gore, or not really a whole lot of gore, more like blood. But yeah, and the main actress, I can't pronounce her name, but she's really pretty. I did, however, have a couple problems with this film. The main character is an idiot. I wanted to punch her through the TV screen, but I couldn't. And, you know, she's just an idiot. Like, her doctor specifically tells her that she cannot make contact with anybody. She needs to stay indoors by herself until they know what this disease, or what's going on with her. Yeah, she's going, like, house to house. She's doing drugs. She's snorting crack. Like, what the hell are you doing? Do you not notice what's happening to you right now? Stop. And not only that, but when she's out in public, you know, she has, like, a blood coming from her eyes, and her eyes all red, and people look at her like she's just some normal person. You know, there's nothing wrong with her face. She has veins popping out, her skin's all cracking and gray, and, like, you know, people are talking to her like she's a normal human being. There's nothing wrong with her. Nope. This movie did kind of piss me off at some parts, but I mean, other than that, other than the character being stupid, I mean, who knows? Maybe because the character was stupid, because it was a part of the disease that was making her make stupid decisions. I don't know. But yeah, so the director of this film, his name is Eric England. You may have heard of him. He is an independent filmmaker, and you may know him from, he did movies like Madison County, which I reviewed a while back. As a matter of fact, Eric England himself commented on that video, and you know, he said some really nice things, which I really appreciate. And Eric, if you're watching this right now, great job. Yep, that's right, I liked the movie. I really found myself enjoying this film. It was pretty good, you know, a lot of gross out parts, but that's what I really liked about it. I like being grossed out, I like being scared, so this is definitely up my alley. I'll be looking forward to any other future work that's coming out involved with Eric England. He's a really good director, as far as I'm concerned, based on the movies that I've seen, but yeah. So, Contracted, it's a very good film. I enjoyed it, despite a couple of parts that I had problems with, but other than that, I enjoyed it overall, and I'm going to go ahead and give it 3.5 blood splatters out of 5. I do highly suggest you guys to check this movie out, if you're into that kind of, you know, gross out stuff with people's hairs falling out and they're bleeding and throwing up blood and stuff. If you like that kind of gross stuff, this movie's for you. Alright guys, that is it. Thank you for watching this review. I'm Jacob Palacio. Do not forget to leave a comment in the comment section down below on what movie I should review next, and I will see you guys later.